Hello everyone, or no one, and welcome to Delo Gaming. I'm a bad gamer, and I played Horizon Zero Dawn. And I found this. I love this game just like you love a good book. These are the three things I learned playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Number 1. The environment and story. This game gave me the same fizzing feeling I got while playing Zelda Ocarina of Time for the first time a very long time ago. It's just an environment and a world I just want to spend time in. Just as you roamed Hyrule for no reason or spend countless hours of fishing in Ocarina of Time just for fun, I got the same feeling here. I just want to be in the game. The story of this game ticks all boxes I have for a story to be a compelling one for me. Just like a good book. And here you also get to play and enjoy this book. My first play session of this game ended up being 6 hours long, and I was totally hooked from the start. Give me a post-apocalyptic world with human tribes and bows and arrows mixed with science fiction technology. Put it in a beautiful and dangerous world and I'm totally sold. I think this game have a very satisfying story that's told so well in the game. It seems like either you really like the story or you don't like it at all, as many other things are. And I totally fall on the side that really likes it. So I'm just going to praise the game a lot in this video, and I'm not even going to bother going through the details of why I like it, I just do. Number 2. I still love it despite its flaws. I never thought I would still enjoy a game so much despite not liking some of its core mechanics. I will be the first one to admit I'm not particularly a fan of how the combat works in this game. Yes, it's wooden arrows against metal, so it shouldn't be powerful, but I just feel like aiming is really janky and doesn't feel good at all. And yes, I admit it's skill issues involved here, but sometimes I just can't hit these weak spots of these robots. And fighting flying monsters, that's just horrible. Fighting more than 2 monsters is even more horrible, and fighting 2 or more birds, that's just go home and delete the game. The only warning you have of where they are coming from and if they are going to attack you, unless you are following them on the screen, is some yellow ring at the edge of your screen, and that kinda sort of ish tells you where the enemy is. You got one to the left, you got one to the right, maybe you have one above you. And when that yellow dot goes red, you're going to get attacked. And you spend most of the time looking around for where these goddamn robots are and trying to shoot them. And when one of these dots go red, you're just dodging in some random location because you have no idea where that attack is coming from. So I have no idea what I'm dodging, where I'm dodging to, and I have really big issues hitting those damn birds. I also think some of the side quests are pretty boring and very similar to each other, and running around picking up sticks of wood so you can make arrows is not really an enjoyable part. Also, give me more backspace. Also, the melee combat feels like shit. Unless you are doing a sneak attack on a really small robot, then it's cool. And jumping is like Monka staring in the air. But despite these like big dislikes, I still really love the game. And that is so surprising for me, that I will still love something this much despite many things not feeling really good. And that's really a first one for me. Number 3. That fizzing feeling. I have to go back to that fizzing feeling I got from playing this game. That good feeling of excitement and enjoyment that's just overwhelming. That's not something I get many times. I got that feeling when reading and watching Lord of the Rings, and playing Zelda, A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time for the first time, playing Red Alert 2 for the first time, and stepping into World of Warcraft back in 2004 for the first time. For the normal people of the world, I guess it's the same feeling as the first time you get to touch lady parts in your teens. But bad gamers don't get much of that, so I can't really compare it to that. The reason this game gives me this feeling is how the story is built up and how involved you are in this story. I already mentioned that it's a perfect mix of elements I really like in a good adventure story. I always had that feeling of wanting to learn more, either about how or why the world ended, why there's robot dinosaurs, how are these tribes' relationships to each other, how do the tribes work, how do they differentiate from each other, what is Zero Dawn, what is Aloy's background story, and all of these other things. When you are exploring the ancient ruins where old technology meets modern sci-fi technology, it's just so cool and well built into this world. I just always had that feeling of wanting to learn more, wanting to explore more. And that's despite there being serious elements of the game I dislike. And having these dangerous big robots roaming around gives the world a sense of danger and feeling really alive. So if this game was a book, I would just absolutely love it, and maybe I enjoyed it even more as it is a game and I get to experience the adventure myself. Which is the main reason why I love to play games, is that I get to play a major role in the story arc. This game made me feel like I'm Indiana Jones inside Jurassic Park in some alternate Star Wars or Star Trek universe reality, and I just loved it. And I even got it on sale as well, so top notch. And if you take in account the beautiful music in this game and the atmosphere, the good stuff just totally outweigh the bad stuff for me, and I've never experienced that before. This game is definitely on my top 5 list of the best games I played. So there will definitely be a 3rd or 4th playthrough of this game, and I already got my eyes on Horizon Forbidden West, and I really hope that game also give me the same fizzing feeling as well. But I will leave you with the wise words of wisdom from the Steam reviews, and I bid you farewell. The sun came up over a mountain as I was looking up to scout out some glint hawks. I literally raised my hand to my forehead in real life in an attempt to block the sun rays. That's how immersive this game is, or how dumb I am. Either way, you should buy this game. One of my favorite single-player open-world experiences ever. Horizon Zero Frames. TLDR, Robot Dinosaurs. Remember that so-claimed Einstein quote, "I do not know with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." Yeah, this is that game. Assassin's Creed, but you're a ginger chick with a spear hunting robot dinos. Yes, it's good. Yes, it runs fine, no more stutters. Yes, this review is horrible. If you ever wanted to blow up giant robot dinosaur things with primitive weaponry, this is probably the game for you. Robots are cool, dinosaurs are cool, and when you put them together, it's this game. You kill robot, you make better weapon, you kill more robot, good story, peak robot killer game. Game is good.